Hey, welcome back, everybody, to another special episode of the Who Do You Think You Are podcast. This is episode 159, and as always, I'd like to ask each and every one of you to please go to the YouTube, search us in the search bar, WDUTUR. We're the first ones that come up. Hit the like, hit subscribe, watch it, and maybe
share it with a friend.
Share it with a friend. Also, check out the social medias on all platforms at WDUTUR pod.
Okay.
That's on all platforms.
Yeah.
Should we get this going?
Yeah.
What's up, Nick?
And I said, hey, Pedro, who do you think you are? What happened? What was that?
Dude.
Did you listen to their heart?
Pedro went limp.
Yeah, man.
Did you believe in yourself? Because that's a good place to start.
Whoa,
A lonely child is what you're going to be when I sell you.
That's what you're going to be, dude.
That was one of the best episodes ever. Hey, everybody. It's your friend, your lover, your estranged, I don't know, person in your life. Estranged person. Shout out Matt Trader. I know it's not a real name, but...
You a bot, dog. You a bot.
You a bot, dude, and I'm about to get on your dick. Well, too soon. I'm Nick, and to my right, here we go, baby.
And I'm Pedro, and right when I was born, my mom immediately said she knew she'd love my brother more than me. And I'm the oldest.
I'm Chris James. I'm 31 years old from Phoenix, Arizona, and intimacy
Single and
makes...
ready to mingle.
Cut off his intro.
This is a fucking fast speed date, dude, or what, dude?
God.
Not anymore. Intimacy makes me horny. Back to you in the studio.
Sorry to cut you off.
Follow me at CJ Talks Funny for new jokes every day on Instagram.
And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. We can learn to watch and play and get along with each other.
What do you gotta do?
We gotta listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, make things better by working together. And da-na-na-na-na.
That's the punch, dude.
Did you know what that is from yet?
No.
You know
Reading Rainbow, dude.
You know the song, but you don't know. It's well, we have drops today, and they're very special, very close to my heart because Arthur, after 25 years,
Arthur,
rest in peace, dude.
Rip, dude, he died?
Aardvark lives matter, man.
COVID get to him?
COVID got to him, dude. He was a truther. He was a QAnon. He went full QAnon, dude.
And
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
That was Buster, dude.
Yeah.
His little bunny rabbit friend, really very confused about the internet and Fauci. So I don't know, man.
What was that?
And I heard Arthur actually came out and said, that he regretted not taking the vaccine right before as well. He said he shouldn't have listened to, what was that big bully one's name?
Binky.
Binky, yeah, he shouldn't have listened to Binky. He got fucking binked.
Which is a funny name for a bully, Binky.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Yeah.
He was tough looking, though, dude. He looked like somebody I used to work with.
Yeah, but all the big guys are really, soft inside.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're projecting. I mean, Binky
Yeah.
probably didn't have a dad. I don't know what his
home life was.
yeah, but he either got molested or didn't have a parent in his
He
life.
probably got beat up. Binky came off as getting hit at home.
That's all it was, dude.
Yeah,
He had bruises under his shirt.
because domestic violence is just funny
Hilarious.
sometimes, dude.
If it's not happening to you, it's funny, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
When it's happening to your best friend or somebody at school that you hate, you're like, ha ha, dad got you again.
Gotcha.
Sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But
¿Quién crees que eres?
Arthur, man, actually was a huge show to me when I was a child. I loved that show.
I used to watch Arthur
So
a lot.
the guy that did the voice died or what?
No, they just canceled it. PBS finally took it off after 25 years, man.
Well, and it was about time. It was very anti-trans show.
Was it?
Yeah, I just, you could very clearly tell what gender everybody was, and they fulfilled typical gender roles and stuff like that. And that's toxic to children.
That's true. You don't want
That
to
is
teach them that
true.
kind of stuff, dude.
You know why? That's why my daughter has been watching Toy Story a lot. And you know her favorite toy in that movie is? Our good old friend here. I think my daughter is trying to tell me something.
No,
She's saying fork you.
no. What she's trying to tell you is that Disney pressure, that they introduced this character as a transgender.
But I mean, that's who she gravitated to.
that, obviously, they're implanting it inside of your child's mind.
Here's a real story. The Muppet Babies have reintroduced a male character as a trans princess.
That was not a real. That's not a real story. The transgender Forky.
I know.
also, that my daughter's favorite character.
I was
is
Also
Forky.
true too.
I was
okay?
saying
So
something.
producer, know when to step in and know when not to step in. Okay.
Jesus.
I'll go back to my place over here. I apologize. Back to you in the studio.
God, where's the plexiglass?
Yeah, we don't want to hear about the trans Muppet you're jerking off to in your free time, okay? Save that for CJ.
I love you, princess. Get the plexiglass back up, man. The Delta variant's running rampage.
It really, really is. Thank you. Okay.
Way to like lose Roto on that, by the way.
I don't know what happened, dude. Yeah, so I was just like, this is about to go
I don't want
out.
it anymore, dude. I feel like I wasn't invited to this.
I mean, it's that. Just take the
Didn't I
last
pass
hit.
that to you first
just
or
put
no?
that out. You did.
Don't tell me to put it out, dude.
Nick hasn't gotten it yet at all, so.
I
No,
know.
he did.
No, I didn't.
Liar, you're coughing your lungs out, dude.
I guess I forgot.
That's because Arthur's off the TV and I don't know who to look up to anymore.
so.
Or it's because you got Delta.
I already had it. I probably had it 2 months ago. Remember?
No.
Really? When I was sick for like 2.5, 3 weeks, he
Oh,
gave
yeah,
it to the
I
fatty.
Shout out.
Shout out. And you know what? Anymore, I like my girls a little thicker, dude. You know what I'm saying?
So do I.
I was going through my
100%.
count today, and I'm 50-50.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
50% thick.
What is that, like two? I'm just kidding.
I got one.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, so you're taking your trip down?
I've jerked
remember?
off to half thickies, half, because I'm an incel.
Yeah, that's true. Because every once in a while, then you'll see a little spinner. You know what I mean? A little shorty, and you're like, all right, you don't need to be thick because they do something a little bit different.
Straw weight, dude. Straw weight. You know,
Is that what it is?
Here and there is nice.
What do you mean, straw weight?
Or just a petite. What is that? What you were talking about?
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand what straw weight means. I've never heard that expression, so I was hoping you'd educate me.
It's a boxing
Fight
term.
ranking.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It's for the smallest boxers, the lightest boxers.
Oh, it's like they picked the shortest straw.
Yeah. And a lot of them are Mexican, so.
Makes sense. All right.
Have you guys ever seen
Thank you.
somebody lose weight and get less attractive?
My mom.
I'd have to second that as well, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, mom.
You were about to go into it like, yeah, she, you know.
She's too skinny now, dude. I want that junk in the trunk, dude. You know what I mean?
Is that where you get it from, dude?
I don't have junk in the trunk. I think I have a nice athletic build. I gave up also this year, you know, I had this like, I don't know. Do you guys like wear the same clothes like forever? I feel like I was like stuck in this like weird thing where I was like, why am I still trying to fit into the same pants and like super skinny jeans? I'm like, I don't even want to like look like this anymore. Like I'm 33 now. I'm like trying to buy, I'm ashamed that like I'm not a 32. I'm like, just be a 33.
Yeah, just go one up, dude.
Yeah, but it's weird. No, it was one of those silly, stupid things. But like then I started getting like, you know, in the wintertime, I was like wearing joggers. I'm like turning into a total fuckboy, and I was like, this is what I'm evolving into. But I
just recently changed my wardrobe, and I feel way better. Like,
yeah,
it definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, it's a weird nostalgic thing or something like that. I mean, even like I got like some sneakers a couple weeks ago. I was like fucking like gotten white sneakers.
Yeah, they look fly, by the way.
Thank you.
That or is it like
No, there's a fly on them.
Oh,
and there actually was. You can't see that at home, but there was. It was funny.
I totally forgot my train of thought.
I'm sorry, dude.
maybe there's something to.
Oh, you said nostalgic.
Yeah.
So is it either that or is it like your pride? Like I have to, you know, I can't be a 33. You know, because I've kind of dealt with that. Like I transitioned from medium shirts to large, and I went to the same thing. I was like, well, these, you know, tits. I need a little bit extra room, or else I'm just flaunting.
Cotton.
I'm just flaunting them, you know, in a medium sized shirt. And I was like wearing mediums because I was like, I've always been a medium.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But then one day the realization hit, just like with you in pants. I was like, yeah, just go up a size, dude.
Or just like try to, like, I mean, even this year I've worn shorts more than I have in my whole life because I always hated shorts.
Yeah.
And like I remember somebody in college being like, people that like guys that wear shorts look like little boy, like they look like they're trying to. It's like and I always had that in my head. I'm like, yeah, it's like it's a bad look. And then as you like go through another Arizona summer, I'm like, why am I trying to wear black skinny jeans and black shirts? Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
like what are you trying to prove? Why are you suffering?
Are you still
this?
16, dude, or what?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, no, and like,
What are you trying to prove?
no, but this is what's funny about that.
Emo.
Yeah. I mean, kind of right, but I was on a run like like a week ago, and I run past a kid that's in black jeans, a black long sleeve shirt, and wearing a beanie. And I'm like, why are you wearing a beanie?
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm like, that's crazy.
It's literally 106 out with 24%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're literally just trying to prove to that you can.
It's so silly, but I think that mentality has stuck with me in weird ways because I just never broke that cycle. So I was like, this is what I wear. This is what I look like. These are the things I do.
These are how people, expect to see me.
Or
also.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so when you put yourself together, you think you're representing yourself a certain way, right? Like this says that I'm, so with the
Fill in
black
the blank,
clothes, it's
yeah.
emo. I personally try to dress in an unassuming way so that people won't expect it when I pull out the bomb or the gun or the whatever.
That makes sense.
I don't like that
makes
all
sense.
black emo thing though. It's like just because you're wearing all black doesn't mean you're going like
It was just a
Yeah.
easy go to.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, or goth or whatever you want to call it. But
yeah.
God,
it's like when you put something on, you expect people to think something when they see you.
Yeah.
So yours said maybe pedophile that hands out otter pops at the local park.
Yeah,
That's what you guys meant.
it's like either gay or
How happy are you that Bud Light has those like seltzer pops now because you hand those out to kids, get them a little drunk?
Yeah, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Well, we made it 11 minutes, folks.
That's pretty good. And no Down syndrome jokes because we learned.
Yeah,
We learned a
thank
legend.
you also to
Thanks,
Matt Trader.
Matt Trader.
Yeah, because we.
And you replicate. You are the
Down
epitome
syndrome.
of your last name.
¿Quién crees que eres?
You traitor!
It's so funny when not giving them the response that they want, like with any like trolls or anything like that. It's always so funny.
I don't think he was a troll, though. I think he just genuinely didn't.
I know, but I'm saying, but like, yeah, but to be a person that's in posting to try to like hurt somebody's feelings or try to bring them down, like why even go through that? Like they're trying to
It's
get
silly.
a reaction.
You're an adult telling other adults what words to use. You're a silly person.
Yeah, and obviously we're burnouts. We smoke weed and drink literally on every episode, and we're making Down syndrome jokes. We know you're not supposed to make those jokes. That is why we make those jokes. That's what's funny. Fuck!
I fucking didn't know that.
Oh,
dude.
that's what it is. It's like when you make a racist joke to somebody, then they laugh, then a couple seconds later, you're fucked up. You're like, you just laughed for 10 seconds.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you laughed when it was a racist joke about X or Y.
Yeah. And then when you thought about why it made you laugh instinctually, you're like, oh, you're a piece of shit. No. I know how the Heyman...
No, we are pieces of shit.
Yes.
Pieces of shit, exactly.
But shout out, dude. It's funny.
Yeah, kill him with kindness, man, which is like exactly what you did with your reply.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do, right? You just have to like dig down and just,
I was going to argue with him, but I couldn't access the comment by the time I saw it.
See, but I don't think arguing is the way to go either. You just have to,
I wasn't going to say something stupid. I was going to argue the position.
I just like throwing a little bit at night. You throw a little sarcasm in there, and it usually will go over their head or something like that.
Yeah.
And
That's a fun, like, not non-committal way to just...
It took me a couple reads not to go that your first, like, I had to sit on it for a second. Like, don't just send the first, like, think about this a little bit. I was like, sorry, we're not your cup of tea, but we like to make sure everybody feels included, and a lot of our fans are on the spectrum. And that's just the way it is.
I mean, that's the truth.
Which is retardation.
Yeah. So... how are you going to argue with that, dude?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Arthur's canceled after 25 years old. I'm 33 and I'm now dressing differently. I'm not watching Arthur anymore. That wasn't by choice. I wish I could still be watching Arthur in different clothes. So the change was a little slower, but this is the way the world works,
your mind
man.
catch up a little bit.
Let my mind catch up a little bit, man. Where's Pal at?
Shout out Muppet Babies, dude.
Oh, yeah. So what happened with that? What was Muppet Babies thing?
They just got a trans character on it.
Oh.
Little trans baby.
What's her name?
I don't know. We can look it up.
Let's see. Let's go to favorite
crazy, dude.
saved photos.
Favorited.
Let me guess. Muppet Babies. Kermit. No. What else is there? Miss Piggy. You think she's a transition, dude?
It's a male to female character.
I know. I'm just thinking. I'm just going through the few Muppet Babies that I know and wondering if they would transition.
Guess again. Just you got one more guess. Try and figure out which Muppet they might have used to go transgender. Just guess.
Can't think
The
of
Muppets are. The Muppets different than Sesame Street? See, I'm fucking yeah.
Well, that's 1 point for Pedro. Yes, those are different shows.
You learn something gay every day.
Is it the
I don't
adult
know
with like the
either.
weird Wizard of Oz socks that always passes through in the scenes? Those two pies.
It was Gonzo. It's Gonzo becomes Gonzarella, according to Fox News.
As soon as she got Gonzo.
Dude. Isn't Gonzo the one with the big nose?
Yeah, dude.
So he always had
and
a
Gonzo,
dick nose.
Gonzo journalism.
And he
Hunter S. Thompson.
wanted to get rid of it.
So maybe if it's Gonzo journalism, he's just becoming that so he can do a piece on it. Maybe he's doing an Olympic
research,
transgender kind of investigative research on it.
But like, engulfing himself in the lifestyle.
That's the Gonzo journalism.
Do you guys want to watch the Gonzarella clip?
All right. Can we do that?
I don't know. Here it is.
All right. Sorry, YouTube.
Hey, Gonzo, you okay? Not exactly. I really wish I could wear one of those princess dresses to the ball.
Oh.
Well, I hate to see a good pal feeling bad. So tell you what.
Me too.
Is the mouse black?
Trying to bang him.
Because
I often put on a dress when my friends feel bad too.
Say, fuck up the podcast.
Bleepin' liverwurst. I didn't know you were a fairy rat, father. Well, you never asked. Anyway, I'm gonna make sure you have the perfect dress to wear to the ball. But the girl said I'm not supposed to wear a dress. I don't want everyone to be upset with me. Well, if it makes you feel better, I can make your outfit so amazing, they won't even know it's you.
Yeah, watch this dick nose.
He said leaping liverwurst, dude. That sounds pretty suggestive to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can see Pedro's liverwurst leaping in his shorts over there.
Whoa.
Have you ever seen such a splendorific dress? And get a load of my glass sneakers.
Smash or pass.
Thank you very much, Father.
Gonzo?
This makes me so
Gonzo or that little mouse?
But
A lonely child is...
to get to the ball, you're gonna need some wheels. An egg?
Well, there it is.
Not bad, dude.
I mean, I think my daughter would like that. So.
I'm just saying if Gonzo went into the ladies' bathroom at a Target, she would probably get kicked out of the Target, and that's neither here nor there.
That's true, dude.
I would say that if she was at the bathhouse place and had the ladies' bathroom had her dick swinging around and they got in trouble, I would say if Gonzo was in that situation,
Wee Spa,
she would probably be in trouble too. But
yeah.
I'm just saying, if the dick was on her nose, literally, she'd be covering it with
a mask,
a steak or something. What are those called? I'm very
with the shawl or whatever.
Yes.
I don't remember what it's called either.
Okay.
A hijab.
There we go. I thought there was a different name for it too. I thought it was close.
I've been trying to get this burp out for the last 2 minutes.
Well, don't. For once, just don't.
You okay?
Can you evolve and change a little bit every once in a while too?
Yeah, dude. Can you transition?
Yeah.
From a disgusting piece of shit.
I'm sorry, I'm not upset by Arthur. Okay, man.
Can you put on that orange wig again, dude? That was hot. Do you only do it when Malenko comes around or what? Only fucking looking like a little straw thought.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm featherweight, dog.
That's cool. I mean, I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. I don't really care. They can do that in a show. Why not?
Yeah, the same shit with Toy Story, right? Like they.
I think that if you start having every character that way, it might be.
But hold on. Here's my argument to
Jesus.
Forky.
All right.
Well, I guess it can be.
And to Gonzarella.
I think in Toy Story, Forky ends up with a knife dressed as a woman. So is Forky really? But again, I guess it doesn't matter anymore, right? Because they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, don't just assume who they'd be attracted to.
Well, of course, the knife would be a woman, though, because they always stab you in the back.
Because they have a slit.
¿Quién crees que eres?
That's also true.
Yeah.
So what was your defense? I mean, was there a defense in there? What were you devil's advocating?
Forky ends up with another knife.
Who cares who they end up with? That doesn't make them not.
Also, what are you
they're not
advocating about?
Transgender if they're dating the right person they're supposed to be dating. What are you talking about? Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, that's how it works.
So if you transition into a lady, then you marry a man. You're like, oh no,
that makes perfect sense. Dude.
Yeah, but if Gonzo ends up with Forky,
nah, dude, I don't want to see that show. Man.
That's gay.
That shit gay, bro.
Gross. Fucking little baby or whoever. Yeah, it wouldn't be about that. Who was it on our drops last week? I can't remember their name. There's too many rappers all have like the little in there. Like it was like a bad joke, and then almost in the 90s or 2000s, like how many people are going to put a little in front of their name? But I mean, there's got to have like 50. It's crazy.
And they're all good.
And they're all great. Yeah. So
maybe that's the key.
Being good?
No, Lil.
Oh, Lil, yeah. Lil, who do you think you are?
Lil, who do you think you are? Dude?
Welcome back to Lil, who do you think you are podcast.
Man.
I saw Roadrunner this week.
A Roadrunner?
Yeah, the Anthony Bourdain documentary.
Oh,
movie
yeah.
that we were
How
supposed to all
was
see.
Yeah, but you didn't say anything?
He never said anything, so I was like, this is never going to happen, dude.
Way to assume, bud.
And I wasn't supposed to see that movie. I was supposed to see Old, which I really wanted to see, and I still want to see.
I heard it sucked, dude.
I've heard M. Night Shyamalan movies aren't like gonna be these great movies anymore. They're fun. I don't know. They're entertaining. It's not like I wasn't gonna go to it to be like, this is gonna change my world. Like, this isn't The Sixth Sense when I was 12 years old.
Right.
You know, I just think sometimes he makes kind of fun movies with little silly twists on them, which I appreciate. But my sister's like, literally right before we got there, she's like, I don't really want to see Old. Like, I want to see that other. Just hit that camera too. Come on, I mean, be careful, bro.
Dude, I didn't touch any camera, dude.
All right.
I mean, it's on camera, bro.
Rewind it. Yeah. Wind it back.
Right before we went to see it, she's like, I don't want to see it because, you know, when I had my first existential crisis, actually, it was during The Curse of Benjamin Button, like the whole time lapse thing. She's like, that gives me like so much anxiety and fear. Like, she's like, I don't want to go to watch a movie where people like grow up or grow into their death soon. Like, and then I was making fun of her, like, oh, I don't want to think about death. But then we go and see the most fucking depressing movie that you could possibly see. I mean, it was. This is why, like, I kind of didn't want to see it too, because like, I knew the kind of emotions and feelings it was going to give me, and I've gotten to this point in my life where I used to watch like white bummer movies and these, like, you know, we're listening. The National came on before, and you're like, this is fucking bumming me out. Like, where I'd sulk so much in it, but now I'm like, why am I going to do that to myself? I'm not going to watch a 2 hour and 40-minute movie about something that's like literally going to make me cry and feel terrible, and at the end of being like, I don't know. There's importance.
You're like, am I going to end up that way or something? You know?
Yeah. So
it can spiral.
It can spiral. And I know that about myself. These patterns will just kind of keep on connecting. And then all of a sudden have a belt around your neck or something.
Leo Flowers touched on that when Leo Flowers was on with us about bipolar people and how when they, a lot of bipolar people won't listen to music when they drive around because when the emotions get started, it's hard to stop them. And that shit is true. Like, I just literally just went through that like yesterday or the day before while I was driving, and I was just like, "Fuck! I have to go pick up an order, and I'm about to cry, and I have to like chill the fuck out and relax and go do be a normal person."
Damn, that's wild.
But so we go to watch the movie, and I already know like this isn't gonna be a fun experience for me. Literally, like the preview right before the movie started, like Alice Waters now has a documentary about her coming out. I don't know if you know what she was. She's basically like one of the first like female cooks. Like, she stepped into a man's kitchen, became this like huge character. She made TV shows, cookbooks, but she was like a very in your face kind of woman. Which, I mean, during these times there was like, stay quiet.
Yeah, rare.
Don't fight against people, and just the way that her mannerism. Literally during that preview, my first tear kind of dribbles down my eye, and then the movie rolls in, and I don't think I stopped crying. I never had a big like kind of moment because I'm also in a movie theater, but literally I felt there's probably a tear like crawling somewhere around my eyes, literally for the whole 2 hours of the movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, where you get out and your throat kind of hurts because you've been like.
And I just felt like
kind of trying to hold it back, I
just felt like muggy and cloudy and just all, and then
like what sorts of emotions did it bring back? Because I like the very first episode and first time I went over to your house and recorded
masterpiece.
That was the OG, but that was the day Anthony Bourdain, or the day after.
It was a couple days, yeah.
And I just don't know. Like, I guess I still don't understand. Like how much he meant to you, really.
Yeah, I feel like you never idolize people the same way. I feel like we've gone over this a couple like different times in different ways, but he was just a huge person in my life, and the way that he wrote and talked about just the world and the environment, but like, and there's like this cynical lens. it's just when you finally find somebody, when you feel like such an outsider your whole life, and then you find somebody else that's like they're kind of seeing things the same way you are, and they're traveling,
or
they're
they
living.
can even put your thoughts into words.
That too. Like I've never even articulated it in the same way now. Like, and he's just continuously does that, and he's stepping outside of these borders. He's also fighting against the man his whole life. He's never succumbed to the way that society wants to form him so bad. He always stayed away from it. Sometimes he'd become, an asshole or an addict, and some of these characteristics that take hold when you're kind of like on the outside of the glass or whatever. But just so watching it from, reading over some of his journal entries during the movie, seeing him just travel the world, bring cultures together, people together, food together, the world together.
Yeah.
Then you're just like, why am I living in this small little box? Like when people thousands of miles away are like living the simpler life and they're having an amazing time,
Right.
and they're next to the water, they're watching waves crash and the sunset and spending time with their families and all these kinds of things. And I'm just like, so then after the movie, I'm fucking sad. I'm reminded of the times that I had, like when I really, really idolized him, or even how time is just fleeting, things are passing. And I was probably depressed for like 3 days, dude.
Damn.
A lonely child is what you're gonna be when I sell you.
Yeah, like
sold you.
3 days, dude. I'm like, I need to travel. I need to get out of here. And then all this is happening as the Delta variants, like also now in the news feed again, and unvaccinated people are destroying the world, and we're the biggest enemies, bigger than China or fucking Space Jam 2. So it's just, I don't know.
Anything was bigger than Space
I don't know.
Jam,
On Sunday, I was finally like, you're controlling your thoughts, and like, stop just saying everything is going to be fucking miserable or shitty. Just don't keep on repeating those things.
We were just talking about this before the podcast and before Pedro got here. So Pedro hasn't heard this thought yet with you, the audience. But just like we were just talking about how like eventually, like, and now is that eventually it's going to have to get to the point where we're just like, okay, well, the state's going to go one way and we're going to go the other way. And at some point, either we're going to have to succumb and say there's no way we can continue making a living or doing what we want to do if we don't comply, or the state's going to have to succumb and say there's no way we can enforce this, so you're free.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to lose
what was
resource
that
on it.
fucking New York?
Yeah, New York. I think
They just did mandatory vaccinations.
by September 14th, I believe it'll be fully enforced that to go in an indoor dining, indoor facility like a gym or like entertainment kind of thing, like you'll have to show proof of vaccination. Not even wearing a mask, you like have to prove that you're vaccinated.
Damn, that's fucking scary, man.
It's kind of scary.
Well, and then like going back to like you were talking about traveling the world, living by the water, watching the waves, whatever. Like that's part of the reason why I'm so open to the idea of also getting the fuck out of here and living off the land somewhere. Like we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, like going up north, there was a possibility, if blah blah blah, but like
and blah blah blah. We're just gonna cut out.
I was gonna
this
go
is
into
a podcast about that's for conversation.
I was gonna go into detail about the
blah, blah,
possibility,
blah,
but like that's another like that's a major
Point being,
reason.
you have a possibility that you could go up north and move your family there and start to try and run a self-sustaining facility. That's what everybody would understand blah, blah, blah means.
Of course.
Of course.
And if not, you're Matt Trader. And you know what?
And you're a flippin' forward. Please continue.
To get away from like this little, box that you mentioned, and why are you living like this, when, yeah, man, just self-sustaining and just being able to do that just sounds amazing.
I mean, we are kind of trying in some certain ways. Like this is trying to be self-sustainable in some form or way, or at least of our voices and trying to be heard, or trying to put ourselves out there. Like it's a lot more than other people are doing.
Yeah, I'm
with their
talking about
lives.
survival though. Like
It's just for survival, dude.
Survival without government.
I think
that
that's
possible?
a little unrealistic.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really live that far off the grid, man.
I mean, you certainly could.
we're going up north to Flagstaff.
People have, but
Yeah,
it's
got
just
a little two-bedroom condo out there.
There's a Sam's Club down the street.
Right in the middle of the city.
completely self-sustaining, dude.
I got a little bed of flowers in it. I got my veggies in there.
I got a sleeping bag. It's self-sustainable, right?
You got it, boss.
Once a year, we eat our own produce.
Once a year.
But also, it's just like, what's the the risk that you're taking versus the benefit that you're getting.
Dying,
like
out in the middle of the woods.
Yeah,
because you can't.
High risk
survive.
of it, and like you're farther away from hospitals or medical treatment, and you know it's just,
that's why you learn your own medicine. Dog.
You're also,
I mean, his family is literally as far away from the medicine.
And there's
plant medicines, doggy.
Hell yeah, dude!
Put this poison ivy on your clit, dude. See what happens.
It'll take the rash away.
I sure will.
It'll just be itchy.
It just replace it.
You
got to beat the rash with a bigger rash.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bigger range of rashiness.
Yeah. You won't be thinking about the rash anymore.
But there are trade-offs because also you're farther away from civilization, which is like where a lot of disease spreads. And if you're not near the disease, you can't get the disease. But that only goes so far because you will have to interact with people inevitably.
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, 100%. I guess as close as off the grid.
I mean, it definitely minimizing your reliance on government and on systems is great. Is like, why not?
Yeah, can I take your stimulus checks then? Can you forward them to me?
But I do think that there's probably, you know, it's harder to figure out and commit to, but I think it's probably more worthwhile to try and fix the state, you know, to get involved and to start caring about this shit. Because I think it's the complacence that's been driven into us over this shit since we were kids that has led us to be unable to even think about what's going on.
True, point. Dude. That's a very good point. Yeah. And to what you said earlier to me about living government free, you said it was unrealistic. I feel like a sense of what you're talking about, like fixing the state, is somewhat unrealistic, dude.
Yeah.
I think we're both at a losing game.
But
there's movements, man.
I agree, but I think that the trade-offs are
more beneficial
to try and fix the corrupt state and minimize the government's control. You know what I mean? Because that's the libertarian perspective, really, is minimal government, but you still need government as a necessary evil, quote unquote.
Have you ever read A Brave New World? Great book. The way it ends is you can't. There's really when the government gets so big, you can't really escape because they're just going to be circling you until.
And the technocracy is really
George
like a
Orwell?
big focus on that.
Yes.
Oh wait,
no.
I thought we were talking about. Wait, you did say Brave New World.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
And they're throwing, and then they have the big orgy at the end because you couldn't resist. You know,
and it's chemically induced and shit. Like it's
throwing somas. So it's like, can you really escape?
I'm all good, thank you. For the second time.
Okay, I won't fucking offer it to you again, dude. I'll
offer me in like
sex.
30 minutes. Offer me again.
30 minutes is gonna be.
When the podcast is over.
Yeah, you're gonna be out of here.
Yeah, you're gonna be kicked out, dude.
Meaning to talk to you. You've been staying a little later than you should.
Speaking of government, deep state, have you guys heard that the fourth responding officer to Capitol Hill has committed suicide? Mm-hmm. What's the jitterbug? What's the expression?
They've seen too much, dude.
He's probably being pressured not to speak about what he saw, right? Or to say,
I don't know.
or to lie. I mean, and we're gonna divide the audience here a little bit, but so we'll put it on me. But January 6th wasn't that bad, right? Like by comparison with a lot that's been going on, like it wasn't.
Some white girl died.
I mean, that was the worst of it, and that was the government.
Yeah.
That killed her.
There were some good memes of the guys climbing up to like Donkey Kong music to fall down to.
The memes are great.
Only time that the Democrats have ever seen a cop kill somebody and celebrated, though, right? Well, I guess no. I mean, this is kind of controversial, but I wish she was black, just so we could see
dude.
like, what if Ashli Babbitt was black?
Okay, see,
do you think they would
that's
still?
When you say hypothetically, dude.
Well, just so we could see. Yeah, I don't.
To paint the picture, you don't full outright say, I wish she was black. Like, that's literally what you just said.
But I guess it also goes down to, like, if it was a different movement there, if it was Black Lives Matter or something like that, it would also have been handled differently, right?
But if she was black, they couldn't have said, like, it would have been a cop killing a black person. So which narrative do we go with now?
I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing was...
well, that wasn't just like a random desire.
The whole thing was silly because it's one of those same parts where like the CIA or the FBI were inside of all of these groups. They were walking up to to the Capitol Hill with them. They could have all been prevented, stopped, or had more police, more security. Like there was a reason why it was breached.
Had we know the FBI
breached.
it was littered with the FBI.
I mean, probably 20 to 25% of the people.
Likely.
At least at the top, at the very top. The top heads of all these parties that organized that, like there had to, at least half of it was probably FBI or CIA, 100%. So all these things are like, they're just, it's really like all the world's like a theater, this weird like Shakespearean way.
Some George Soros type of shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I got sucked into a Freemason video the other day when I got home from work, and it was like a 5-hour video, and I was like, I'm just gonna skip around, and then I skipped around for 5 hours. But I definitely got sucked into it a little bit because, you know, I've read a lot about like Freemasonry and ritual magic and all this kind of shit.
It exists.
It's real. I mean, Jack Dorsey. There was an article that Jack Dorsey, the head of Twitter, had just hit up Iggy Azalea for like a talisman, like to put a what's the good version of a curse, like a blessing on a talisman, and send it to him in exchange for something. Like these people practice some kind of weird witchcraft for sure.
Oh, I mean, they get so. I mean, at the top, not only are they living such different lives and worlds than us, but also they have so much more free time and the ability to do all these crazy things they've heard and seen, and these deep secret Hollywood stories, CIA stories, police stories. You know, I don't know. It's a crazy world, man. And so I just.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're practicing some kind of secret religion or this ritual magic stuff, and they don't ever talk about it, that seems kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
Hey Iggy, do you happen to have that talisman?
Yeah, I got it.
Let me hook you up with some service as a software and get that magic talisman.
I got that WAP too, bitch.
Iggy, I'm a married man.
I'm gonna be mopping the floor with my pussy
Iggy.
across your face.
Oh my
Dorsey,
God.
okay? Tweet that if you want this. Tweet that, Jack, okay? Huh? How that pussy taste, huh, Jack?
Well,
I'm a
I feel
married
neither.
man, Iggy.
I feel neither attached nor disattached from that pussy.
Yeah?
That pussy is just.
Does it stank?
I don't smell the stank. The stank just is.
Oh, yeah, Jack. All right, here you go. Here's the paper.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Yeah, dude. That was wild. That was an actual document from CNN that we just reenacted there. We didn't make that up.
No, I mean, those were quotes.
Yeah.
It was a script. We just rehearsed it earlier. And
For the listeners, that was just real audio. That wasn't us.
Yeah. And hey, listeners, how you doing? In your car, man.
Driving around in Glendale.
Yeah. Thinking about killing your whole family. I don't know what are you doing while you listen to our podcast.
you know what, Matt, you were right, man.
Yeah. Of course he was right, dude.
Yeah. The only good Matt is Matt Snyder, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out Matt Snyder.
He'd let Iggy Azalea fucking rub all over that, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he
dude.
would.
Yeah, so would I.
I would hit Matt Snyder up for a magic talisman.
Yeah, he probably knows a couple. Probably knows a couple.
Little freak, Matt. You a little freak, dog.
We should do a fucking ritual magic episode.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Fuck that, dude. I get scared of that shit.
Yeah, that's true, dude. You're Hispanic. You a pussy.
Pussy.
The Ouija board is like,
Sacrifice a chicken, bitch. Come
I'd
on,
do that.
dude. Kill it on camera.
You killed literally.
Santeria.
No. You literally. I know you told a story on the podcast. You literally murdered a goat. In a fucking a little
Only
house in the backyard
with good
while
reason,
reading a
dude.
Bible verse. Oh, and you're saying, "Oh, I don't do that satanic
That's
kind of
literally
stuff." Dude.
blood magic, dude.
Yeah.
You've participated in a blood magic ritual.
We
were gonna eat the goat.
Yeah, after you drew a circle around the goat, dude.
In order to absorb its soul.
You didn't think that was weird?
I was 18, dude. I didn't know what my uncle was doing.
He was invoking... I was 18. I was just an adult.
Yeah. Why do you think Bill Clinton was there?
You thought he was just connected?
Yeah, what did you guys call Bill Clinton? What was the Spanish undercover disguise?
For what?
Bill Clinton.
Clinton, what was his Spanish
What was the Spanish name?
His cartel name.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, dude. Bill Clinton's cartel name?
Yeah.
Billy the Kid Fucker.
That's just Billy in Mexico.
Billy in Cabo, baby.
That's a long nickname. It's Billy in Cabo, baby.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you could take the baby.
Billy
away,
Mamada,
right?
dude. That's what I call him.
Yeah.
Billy Mamada, dude.
Mamado means like...
I thought Mamada was a blowjob.
How do you say blue dress in Spanish?
What's blowjob? It's not Mamada?
mamada Yeah.
Yeah. Billy Mamada.
Yeah, dude.
Guillermo El Azur de Camisa, or whatever the fuck dress is.
I like
No, that's shirt. Blue shirt, dude.
Billy the blue shirt.
Long
that.
shirt.
Billy Blue Shirt.
Billy blue shirt.
Billy blew
camisa
this
azul.
bit.
Yeah, dude, I think we just kind of went on a schizophrenic ramble there, dude. I hope the listeners are still hanging
Dude,
in.
somebody sent a 5150 stat. Yeah, 5150 to Studio 3. For all you police coders
Pedro,
out
I
there.
can't believe you committed a blood ritual.
It
dude.
wasn't a blood ritual, dude.
You sacrificed a goat.
to eat it for its meat.
That's sacrificing a
Did
goat.
anybody say adios
Yeah.
mio?
And I said thank you. Gracias. Chivo.
You know why they spill the blood, right? And they do the verse and shit. Like you do it inside the circle.
First off, what verse are you
You
talking
spill the
about?
blood,
In the name of the
and it
Padre.
invokes a spirit. And the spirits in the 10th, 11th, and 12th dimensions or whatever, the blood, they can feed on it. The
I'm too
blood
high
does
for
something
that
for
shit,
them,
dude.
bro.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
dude.
about, man? You're
That's
freaking
the
me
theory
out,
behind
dude.
blood
Are you
magic.
okay?
That's literally the theory behind blood
How
magic.
long have you been off the meds, dude?
Dude, I've never been on them.
Hell yeah, power,
Fuck
dude.
That's even scarier.
That's why we gotta be careful. You can bring a gun.
He does.
Oh shit!
Every time.
Yeah, just blow one up right now. What do you mean this?
We're sponsored by the NRA and In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out loves us, dude.
Folks, if you are watching,
In-N-Out
you will
Burger.
be witnessing the end of WDUTUR.
What's that, dude? Deep State? Are you Deep State?
Deep State. Oh,
You got a
man.
mic?
That's why he's been wearing the glasses, dude. He's trying to deceive us.
Actually got microphones in them, bro.
It's like the most popular. There's like a camera literally on the side of it.
And like big old, it's like 60s spy stuff. It's just like, you could
It's
just
the
use
hand
this.
radio.
Dude, we got phones.
It's like
already
a hand
has-
radio on its side, too.
A beeper and shit, dude.
There's like an obvious cutout in the wall that's been replaced with like a picture that got a huge camera behind it.
Or one of those tan mics. Has like the tan.
You can hear the film reel rolling back there.
We got him.
You got him, boys. Yeah, there's like guys smoking back there. Smell the smoke.
We got him. Moving. Case closed.
I'm saying that like moving.
Project Who Do You Think You Are, CIA, is finally ended. August 2021. We could solve the case.
It's future crime, dude. They knew we were gonna
exactly-
lead the revolution against the COVID protocol, dude.
Hell yeah.
Capitol Hill 2.0. I'm just saying, like CJ, it wouldn't be the worst idea.
We're clearly joking.
And I wish you were black.
Damn, dude.
Jokes. People joke.
This all started from a kid watching Arthur. So what does that teach you, dude?
You didn't.
That's why they canceled Arthur's.
Yeah,
He said, "What if Ashli Babbitt was black?" And they were like, "You can't renew that one."
Yeah.
Your wonderful kind of day just died off, man.
Yeah. Oh, well. Everything must come to an end, dude. And so I'm leaving you guys with that.
Take a look in a book, reading
Totally different show.
I can't do anything. Oh, we near the end?
I don't know.
We got plenty of
you
time.
said that's what we're leaving you with, so I took it as a cue, bro.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess that went over my head like the I wish you were black joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that wasn't a joke.
Maybe we should have.
So clearly, you're all fucked up, man.
I know. That's why I'm here today to tell you guys that I know
Are you coming out to us?
that I'm fucked up. I got issues. Okay, people. So stop coming at me
Yeah, we didn't
like
realize.
I'm some piece of shit.
I know
Matt
to be
Schrader.
nice for so long.
Yeah,
Not very compassionate. We literally have mental problems.
I have
dude.
serious mental health issues. I'm saying on a 24-hour basis, there's thoughts that happen inside of my brain that shouldn't happen to a normal person as often as they happen.
And I don't, I'm just kind of racist.
Cruising, dude,
Oh.
and just leave your sunglasses on,
Yeah.
say the N-word, and you don't care.
and have your nightly anxiety attack.
yeah, then you have to live. They have to breathe through a machine at the end of the night. Totally cool, totally cool.
I don't have it. It's really cool not having any problems.
Oh, so I enhance my sleep? That's a problem now?
Yeah, Dude, well, you can't breathe right when you're sleeping?
No,
what
I
are you,
can't,
a dumb
bro.
bitch?
I'm a mouth breather, you fucking asshole. Okay?
Yeah, dude.
Whatever, bro. You look like your mom.
Speaking
bought all
of
your
mouth
tattoos.
breather, dude, did you guys see that Andrew Cuomo fucking is getting canceled? Like for real, for real? Biden came out and said he should quit. And
Biden came out?
Yeah, Biden came out.
Woo! You learn something every day.
Biden.
That's the only way.
2024.
Yeah, dude. That's the only way he's going to get reelected.
4 years more.
4 years more. Puts on lipstick in his ad. Joe Biden 2024.
Hell yeah. He came out as gay and trans black.
He's like, Gonzo did it. I can too.
His Kamala came out and said, Joe, you invited to the LGBT BBQ.
Woo!
So yeah,
Is that another
Biden
schizophrenic moment?
No, the Cuomo sexual harassment claims were validated by an investigation, and in at least one case, Cuomo and staff retaliated against a victim. That was who was it? So, State Attorney General Letitia James found that Governor Cuomo allegedly harassed multiple former and current state government employees. This investigation has revealed conduct that corrodes the very fabric and character of New York State government.
He's Italian. This is what you're supposed to do. Is how you treat a woman.
Yeah,
They like it. They
love it.
Yeah.
They live for
They
it.
love being retaliated against when you report them for sexual
Are
harassment.
you kidding me?
They report you.
Are you kidding me, Barbara?
They love drama. You know, this is
Yeah, they
Kardashians
live
for
for
them.
it.
Like they're part of the problem now. They have hashtags they can use on Instagram. These are the things that an American woman wants. Okay, I'm telling you because I'm on Bumble right now. These are all the women on there.
Hell yeah, dude. Those are the ones to go for.
I know.
For sure. You know,
I'm happily engaged.
wife
to a man.
material on there. Is he taller than me?
No.
That's the only thing Pedro cared about.
Yeah, it's like not like was he bigger than me? Like, just like was he taller?
No, well, I know he doesn't have to be big because he's a power bottom, just like me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how we both realistically don't know anything about each other because I would never be with a power bottom.
Really?
I'm a power bottom. So
Yeah, dude.
you can't have two power bottoms. What are we in the WWE or something?
Let's wrestle, boy.
Yeah. It's too much.
That is way too much.
There's too much groundwork.
Two power bottoms could use a double, one of those double dongs. You know what I'm saying?
It's just not the same.
No.
It's not the same.
It's real feel, dude.
Especially a good uncut gem. Shout out Adam Sandler. Dies in the end.
So you're talking about a Jew.
Yeah.
You get a good Jew in there, and Pedro can't
Those
really
are
fulfill.
I love Japs. I've gone over this multiple times.
That's true.
I love
Dude,
Jewish women.
That's such a I mean,
Jewish women and uncut Jewish men. I should stop fucking with this.
Well, you're getting all fidgety because you're thinking of uncut men. Because I'm guessing that you got cut and you have boner issues.
No,
it feels
dude.
weird, dude. He's one of those walking examples because there's some men that are very, are part of the movement since they lost sensitivity.
I could tell she'd been cut before.
the first cut is the deepest.
I think he's saying that last week and it's literally been stuck in my head this whole week and I'll just randomly blurt it throughout my day.
It's such a good song, though, dude. What a rarity, huh? To find an uncut Jew, man.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a rarity
anymore.
Oh yeah, it is. They do cut.
Dude, they
do
fucking
cut.
perform.
They cut and suck.
If you go,
yeah.
if you go into the Jewish community and you're already cut, they just still slash your dick, dude.
They still
It's a
lick it.
blood ritual.
They still spit wine on there.
It's a fucking blood ritual, dude. Come at me
And what's the
for
one-
sacrificing a goat for food. Get the fuck out of here, dude. These Jews,
at me because I sacrificed a goat, dude. What?
these Jews are doing it all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just Jewish.
These Jews are doing it all
What's next, Max Trader? Okay, are we
Yeah.
making fun of
you
Jews
mad about
now?
Jews sucking baby dicks now,
You
dude?
can't make fun of them now, dude.
They were the only whites left.
The Christians have
I
a
bet
story
you're real
about that
fun
too.
at a party, dude.
Do you know like it's in the Bible where it's about this guy that wants to marry a woman and
With foreskin?
So like to get the permission from the father, he had to bring him 100 foreskins.
Foreskins, yeah.
And then he's like, I want to marry her so bad. He brings 200.
Damn,
This
dude.
is a real story.
I brutalized 200 extra babies for
I
you.
believe that's the origin story for Judaism.
Let's see it. One.
One,
That's how it's
2. You want to lick? 3.
counting them all.
How many licks does it
quick
take?
Fry. Throw a little grease, a little salt. No, you don't need salt.
Hey,
dude.
Rabbi, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a baby dick?
¿Quién crees que eres?
I don't know.
They got all the answers, Matt. So if you're
I don't
looking-
know. Let's see. 1, 2.
Okay,
Sorry.
that scared me. I'm very high, dude. What kind of weed was that?
That's seriously,
Jack
I'm
Harrow,
so
dude.
high.
It slaps.
Damn, dude.
It is a slapper, huh? That shit.
Hell yeah,
fire,
dude.
Dog.
Shout out Nature's Medicine, dude. If you guys are in
No,
Phoenix
not shout
listening
out,
to
dude. I
us.
feel terrible right now, dude. I feel like I'm spinning
You
in,
have some anxiety.
in a spiral of sorrow.
I love weed anxiety, dude. That's why I smoke this weed.
I literally don't. I hate weed anxiety.
Embrace it, dude. My hands are sweaty, dude. Feel.
Oh, get the fuck out of
No,
here.
feel how sweaty my hands
He
are.
has warts on his hands.
It's because of all the fucking anxiety from the weed,
Whatever.
but it's
Ew.
fun. You gotta
Anxiety
ride
warts.
it, dude.
Fucking clammy hands over here, dude.
clammy hands.
Ride it. Go with it. You have to
See,
accept.
find him at
Like
CJ.
clammy hands.
This is
at
like
the
the-
casino in 20 years. Look at him. He's dressed going to wear the same outfit.
It's like
Clammy hands casino.
Oh, it's
I
like
do
the moment of
comedy,
death.
people. Oh, Spaghetti-O.
I just lost $5,000. You gotta embrace it.
They give me the room all weekend.
Yeah. It's comped. But it is. It's like the moment of death, dude. When you're fucking anxious, it's like, what are you gonna do when the time comes? Well, this is overwhelming and crazy, so I can either freak out or I can just sit back and watch it happen and just go.
I always
Let's
choose
keep
the freak
doing
out,
stuff.
Dude.
What?
I said I always choose the.
Next time, don't.
Right now, don't.
How do I? Well, I don't have it right now.
Yeah.
Right now I'm chilling.
Yeah, you are, dude. I haven't seen your eyes in months. I still swear you're on Percocet, dude. When we're doing a quick Kickstarter for you to take a drug test. Oh, yeah, Xannies. Ever taken a Xanax before?
I have, and I actually took this. Is how much of a pussy I am? I took a
we know.
quarter of a Xan, and I was out for like 8 hours, dude.
Damn.
Like,
I
you
like
just
slept.
passed out?
Yeah, I just slept, which was amazing. I mean, I felt rested.
I never took that shit. I was never into pills or coke or any of that shit. I always liked psychedelics.
Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids.
I tried pills. I
Yeah,
tried a lot
don't.
of pills.
And if you're gonna do drugs, do the
Snort
good
'em.
ones.
Snort them, dude. Snort all the Xanax, dude. Because if you snort it, it gets to your heart quicker. So it's good. Woo! You gotta ride it before you pass out, you know? So
Yeah.
if you want to get that rush quick, you take little bumps of it, dude, like ketamine or something like that.
Right.
You gotta use microdose. Microdose all your pills. So mix them up, dude. Even mix them up. You got a couple different ones, just put them in a little Mac Miller kind of
Shake 'em
motor
up
and pestle thing, you know?
One of the
Mix it
first-
around, throw it in a locket.
One of the first songs I ever wrote was an anagram, so that when you read it out, when you read the lyrics out, if you read it the first letters vertically, it said,
Nobody
"Hey
did.
kids,
Oh.
take drugs."
Did you say date kids, take drugs?
He said.
¿Crees que eres?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Date kids.
Of course, that's what you heard, dude. And then you pictured a slide. We get it, dude. Pedro, the playground manager.
Whatever.
Oh.
¿Quién crees que eres?
It's
Is
that.
there a mugshot going around of you? Is that why you're always wearing sunglasses?
It's the.
Is there a 7-Eleven kind of outside grainy,
First off,
black
yeah,
and white
dude.
film of you
I'm
walking
not.
around?
I'm not a playground monitor. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just the city park, inspector. So I have to
You
be
look
there
like the Unabomber.
for my job. Dude.
Yeah, he's like, if my tax dollars are going to this, I want to make sure they're keeping up with my neighborhood park. I get that.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's
That's why
what
I'm there with you.
every Sunday.
Every Sunday. It's our church, it's our religion. So this is how I was taught Catholicism. This is how I practice Catholicism.
We're trying to get
It's the
some
circle.
foreskin.
It's the circle of life. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody likes part of it. It's for God. This is why you do these things. It's for God. So
It's almost like
course.
sacrificial.
It's acts.
yeah,
know,
no,
it's like-
neither person on either
We don't
side of it like
enjoy
enjoy
it.
it. It's
No.
terrible. Terrible.
So bad. Jesus. Told me to do it.
¿Quién crees que eres?
I'm disgusting. Who even am I anymore? What is this created of me?
That was a really good flip that you
was
did
pretty
right
good.
there.
Good twist, Pedro.
Yeah, dude. I want to twist your
bait
fucking
and switch,
uncut,
Twist your nip, dude.
uncut tip, dude.
Come.
Hell yeah, dude. Whoa, Jesus Christ.
What is this podcast?
I know my wife gave me a
question.
hall pass, but calm down.
The Hall Pass is probably doing this podcast, believe me.
I know I asked this.
That's so true. Oh, man. And I love
She's like, I don't divorce you over the podcast, so you don't divorce me when I go sleep with a man.
What were you going to say, first of all?
With a person of color.
Oh. You already make one black joke today, dude. I don't think you're going to make
I wasn't going to make a black joke. I didn't say that.
I was just getting out
said that.
I was just getting out of my uncomfortable high, and I was really enjoying myself again. And CJ ruined it again.
Dude, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Little clammy hand casino over here, dude. He just lost $5,000, dude. Now he has to make sure everybody else has a terrible time too on his way out, kicking over people's drinks and spitting in their ashes.
They cheat.
They owe me money. Kick an old person's walker out of their hands.
They charged me for the room.
Hell yeah.
Clammy
I'm
hand.
transgender, and they called me he. Get him! Get him! Just start. Have you ever seen those videos where like the fucking lady's flipping out on the anti-masker or on the masker, whoever it is, you know, and she starts like getting physical with a man, and the man will like shove her off, and then she's all, he hit me, get him, get him, and everybody's kind of like, we're just watching and filming, lady. Like we're just here for the show.
World star. That's so Black Mirror too, where just that's how all these scenes look. There's like just 20 people like, I'm getting so many views and stuff from this.
Yeah.
But we've like literally become that so much, and I'll be the first one to film it too.
White bear? Or
Yeah, something like that, dude. You're my little brown bear, dude.
Dude,
Daddy a kiss.
I didn't hear the last part.
Give daddy a kiss.
Oh, damn, dude. Two power bottoms can't be together, dude.
I know, it's
That's
so
the
Shakespearean.
issue. I know.
It's like we were meant to be together, but it's like just the love making just isn't good enough.
No,
I know.
man.
That sucks, dude.
I wish
It's the only thing holding me back from being just full on homosexual.
Full
dude.
throttle with Pedro.
Yeah, dude. Full on power bottom, dude. I'd even change maybe.
Maybe?
I don't think so.
No, power bottom's always a power bottom.
If you guys were gay, would you 69 each other?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pedro's more hesitant than you
Hold
were.
on. Only because 69 is, I mean, even heterosexually, not my favorite position. It's
But would you do it on your sides, or who would let the nuts flop on the nose?
sides.
Yeah, you don't want my balls plugging on your nose, dude. They're going to be down to your ears.
I got headphones on. Yeah, dude.
Pedro, what do you think? Would your nuts flop over his nose, or you got those high and tight hangers, dude?
In a situation where I am aroused, I have the high and tight.
Right before you're about to bust, or the whole time?
Kind of the
Because
whole time. Dude,
everybody, of course, your nuts get all tight right before you're about to
I
bust,
bust
right?
in 4.5 minutes, so
Hang on
it's
to
not
us, you
Really?
a big hurrah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
That's my record.
my wife loves it.
That's cardio for the week.
¿Quién crees que eres?
No, but
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Some people do orange theory. You're my brown theory, baby.
dude, I just started a gym.
Yeah. What? You're You're just molesting all the women? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'll be like that Bikram guy, dude.
You'd be like fucking Cuomo, dude.
Yeah, dude, abusing
Shout
my
out.
power.
You really think someone would do that?
Yeah.
Sadly.
Buster.
Buster.
I'm sorry.
Binky, dude.
That's not Binky, dude. Binky's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I hope he OD'd during the fucking
He
opioid
did.
crisis.
He did. And if he didn't, COVID got him and killed him because he was a large man. Looked like he had cardiovascular
What was
problems. Piece of shit, dude.
Were they all out of our Aardvarks?
No, I think Arthur was an aardvark. Buster was a bunny.
Oh, yeah, he was a bunny.
Binky was a dog. I think he was like a bulldog or something.
Yeah, bulldog. That sounds right. And the teacher, Mr. Ratburns, was a rat.
And a pedophile.
Pedophile, dude.
Pedophile
He
rat.
lived with.
He actually
Buster
got
for a
stabbed in
while.
prison.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Buster let him
He was
crash.
moving in on the mom
Yeah.
because his parents were divorced. That was a thing that you were taught through Buster of divorced parents.
And
I mean,
then
it's-
Buster, like the DARE program came through, and he was like my stepdad has drugs, and they came in and they found child porn, and they arrested him, and then he got shanked in prison and killed.
That was the movie, yeah.
R.I.P. Buster's dad, dude.
He was a piece of shit, dude. He's a pedophile. I know he's one of you, but you're kind of some blood in, blood out. But come on, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres? ¿Quién crees que eres?
Blood in, blood out. Dude.
I think we rolled over your roast joke of me earlier, and it was so good. And I think that like I'm gonna steal that from you and say that to people. That's so funny. You look like your mom bought all your tattoos. That's so good. That's so funny.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I had to recognize. I wanted to say it out loud here to publicly acknowledge that I'm stealing it from you, because I'm going to say that to 100% of all people that I see with tattoos.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
Especially
so funny.
like coming from a person with tattoos, like it's even funnier, right? Because it's like you're presenting that you bought all of your tattoos, like from one tattoo person to like another tattoo person. I'm saying, like,
yeah.
By saying that, he's like, what?
You're reading into it too much. You just ruined the joke, dude. It was funny. The
Why
moment
don't you
happened.
go back to your own house and stop bothering us?
Sorry.
Yeah, dude. Like, what was his sister's name? She was a little boss, dude.
Oh, that
yeah.
bitch, dude. It started
I
with a
hated
D.
her.
It wasn't DW? Yeah,
DW,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. She was boss bitch, dude. She's Iggy Azalea.
Dude.
Basically, right?
I guess I don't know who that is. Really, I just know that Jack Dorsey asked her.
You don't know who that is?
Talisman.
One of the greatest singers of our generation. Dude. Basically a modern day Aretha
Cher?
Franklin.
Yeah.
Cher, mixed with a little Celine Dion. And a little bit of Nicki Minaj.
Ooh, a lot
Because
of
she doesn't sell music. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, man.
She sells art
100%.
of the body.
Yeah. On Instagram.
Pornography.
Okay. Calm down, Ben Shapiro, whatever you were quoting earlier. Yeah,
Ben Shapiro makes some good points. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, it doesn't mean it is pornography, but hey, I mean, if you want your kids to watch it, let them. I mean, the creators of that content aren't letting their kids watch it. So
There was an article that just came out that said, oh, maybe it was a tweet, but it was like somebody that said like that kids should have. It was like a trending tweet that said there should be pornography for children, so that they don't have to go and see all this rough stuff.
who said that, Pedro?
I was trying not to out him, dude.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. What the fuck?
Okay, sorry,
dude?
Matt Trader
Thank you.
with his glasses on.
What do you think? Should there be, some porn for teens?
Whose idea? Who said this?
It was like a bleeding heart
Gonzo,
liberal.
okay?
They
What's
said it was like a bleeding heart liberal. They said that like teens should have porn so
That's
that they
the
don't have to go watch the hard
problem,
stuff
though.
right away.
That's the. How are you?
It should be
Why-
made for teens.
Why can't?
What does that mean?
Well, no, I'm not gonna go there.
Fine.
Saying, well, it would be awkward sex. I mean, when you're a kid, sex is awkward. So it'd be, you're kind of, you don't know you're a power bottom yet,
You know what?
right? You haven't discovered that. You're kind of
No.
like,
So
you're
bring
working-
in. So they should bring in like an like a 31-year-old incel.
like wearing Hawaiian shirts.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Some palm tree shorts.
I'm out of here, dude. I don't know what we're even talking about anymore.
I got a thing. I'm changing the world.
Okay,
I'm helping teens.
this is how I'm gonna. This is
Well,
how-
doesn't that so it's like a weird thing, right? Because it's like always so creepy. It ends up being so creepy. Like, but there are people that like grow up and wanting to help teens, not in this obviously perverted way, but like summer camps and
Well, obviously
these
there are.
training
That's
camps.
the thing.
Yeah, all these different. But isn't that kind of weird? Like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be weird to be around kids. I don't know. Kids
Yeah.
fucking gross me. Like, they just weird me out. Like, I don't want to be around fucking kids.
Of that
and,
type where I'm just kind of like, kids are annoying and like it's a lot to have to deal with. And
Yeah.
like I'm trying to do shit. I
feel like you're mentally unstable if you like, I want to be around this chaotic
Yeah.
energy with like 30 fucking weird.
it's questionable.
Yeah. Like, but is that why there's always so often something that's connected to these people doing these fucked up things in these camps and these
Yeah.
churches and cults, right? Because
But also just it's the human nature to if you have a pathology like that, you're going to try and find a way to exploit it. And so where's
Yeah.
the easiest way to do
That's
it?
true.
and what's the easiest attitude to embody to get that. It's sort of like male feminists, like pick me dudes, where it's just like you're literally just doing that in order to show that you've done it. It's performative, You don't mean any of it.
Signaling.
Yeah.
Virtual well.
Dude, we go deep on this podcast, man. We fucking hit people with facts. They don't even know where they're coming from. And then we change their mind about some stuff.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
Just sit through the racism and let the improper jokes. But we're gonna get to that.
There's a nugget every once in a while that you can pull out of the pile, dude.
We go deep.
And we learn a little bit every time. We as people learn something. So then maybe next week there's one less bad joke.
Yeah.
Just one less. One less bad thought.
Like we learned that I was racist today. What did we learn about you, CJ?
I don't know. I probably have it written down. Do Nick first.
What did we learn about you?
That I need to change, dude. Arthur's off TV. Stop watching the reruns. Change your clothes and finally just kill yourself and jump off the balcony, because that Anthony Bourdain movie was it really hit me hard. Because what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
33. It's August. We're going back down into lockdown. I can't do it anymore. Oh, I got the sweet nectar of Pacifico, dude. Cheers.
Cheers,
the company of my friends, dude. In-N-Out Burger, dude. It's a fucking thick cup, dude. Can you put two hands around that for me for a second?
Oh yeah, he could hold your dick with one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Done it multiple times.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, what's new with you, Pedro?
Me?
Me?
Nothing, man. We got a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, so you can bring the kids over?
That's how we lure them in. Got Mario.
You got to
Kart.
keep them entertained in between sessions.
You can take it handheld to the park and then bring it back. This is better on the full screen.
You know how much Clinton's paying me, dude.
Guillermo.
You would do it too, okay?
Fucking Guillermo blue shirt over there.
Oh my God. There's so many fucked up people in the world. It's not like, because the weird jokes, like that is such a, like, we're throwing Bill Clinton and these publicly known pedophiles that are just running around. Like when we can't make jokes about it in a weird way because it's like so but the fact that like we're not supposed to make these jokes means that you're just coming to the terms like, oh, we can't talk. Don't say anything.
How does that help anybody? Doesn't that help them?
Right. Exactly.
Oh, don't make jokes about the fucking evil, terrible pedophile.
What are you?
I'm going to make fun of that asshole all day.
Or just pedophiles in general. Like it's like, oh, that's a tab. Like don't make fun of the pedophile in the. It's like.
Why? They're abusing people. Like, what do you mean don't make fun of them? Those guys are assholes, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That sucks.
What were we talking about? But it's so funny.
I like how I was pointing at Pedro the whole time.
Well, I felt because we were like leaning into you hard, and you also like a couple seconds ago, I don't know if that was real or not, but like you're like, fuck you, stop. And I was like, oh, that was true, dude. I went too far. From power bottom to power bottom.
I don't remember that, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, you kind of lashed out at me, dude. You scared me.
Did I?
Yeah.
We got it on camera, bro.
Whatever, dude. You also claim to have me bumping into each camera once. I don't believe that.
We'll play it. We'll play it for
I'll
the people.
see it. Because we're one of the 17 views that we get.
Hey, we've been doing pretty well the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, dude. Shout out, dude.
Shut up, dude. Why are you trying to bring us the mood down, dude? We're supposed to try to build this.
No, I'm sorry. You asked what's going on with me. I say my Nintendo Switch, and you make one joke, and we go on this fucking rant about how I'm a fucking pedophile this episode.
Okay, dude. Retract back. Because you got a Nintendo Switch. What game did you get? What are you thinking so far, dude? What'd you get?
I'm only playing one game.
Okay, what are you playing?
Stardew Valley. Have you ever played it? It's so boring, dude, but it's so fucking addictive. It's so fun.
Your sex life.
Oh. Damn, that's my wife, so just roast her.
He was talking about your masturbation habits.
I've been telling her she needs to spice it up for you, dude. I've told her multiple times.
Yeah,
what have you?
Nick's been replaying the video back and trying to give her tips. And
are you like, hey, you got to understand he's a power bottom.
Yeah,
he likes.
Let him be the power bottom.
Yeah.
This is where he flourishes.
Why do you think he bought the strap on?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
Why do you think he's been doing yoga? He does baby pose for a reason. Like, are you dumb? Why he does it outside of the kitchen window while you're washing dishes literally every morning.
He goes
Like,
in child's pose every morning on the bed and just completely nude.
Yeah, he's like, it's good for the circular airflow, and that's why maybe I won't need this mask. It's natural medicine, basically.
Yeah.
And
the strap just happens to be hanging from the post.
It just happens to be like
Thanks, dude, for putting in a word.
And
like,
literally your knees go past your ears now down to the ground, and she still doesn't get your butthole is literally doing a bat signal to the space.
Oh, yeah, you trained it to go, feed me.
Yeah,
I heard that.
I mean, it's all about breathing, really. If you're in that position to sustain and try to connect through your butthole as I tried to
Sexually,
and you use the air machine too to get a little more
when I was
gas out.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was able to suck air into my butt and then fart like on purpose.
Wow, that's so cool.
That was after your uncle raped you?
And I was a kid. I'm not sure. I would have to imagine so. There was a guy on Ripley's Believe It or Not
It's so funny. I just learned this new skill and I forgot everything else that ever happened in my life. I just totally transformed as a person. I just totally changed, and that's why I started going by CJ instead of Chris James. Everything changed from that moment on. I don't even remember the past. There was no past. This is me now.
This is who I've always been.
Oh my God.
This is becoming a person. I am now formed. Life starts today.
Fucked.
Oh man.
There was a guy on Ripley's Believe It or Not that used to suck his farts in and fart out, and he would put powder on his butt in order to prove that he was doing it.
I believe it because there's never one that you couldn't believe on that show. So kind of a dumb name when you think about it, dude. Never. Every time I'm like, maybe this one's bullshit. They've got to have one on the episode
And then
that's going to
Dean
be
Cain's
bullshit.
like, it was real.
Yeah. I mean,
Hell yeah, dude.
it was always real.
Always real.
It was always real. But thanks
Real
for keeping
talk.
it real, man. Ripley, you real one. No
And
cap.
Dean Cain, you were the best Superman, dude.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I believe you, dude, because you're smart and you're smarter than me. So I approve that message, dude. I don't need to
Dean
look
was a
into
very
it.
underrated Superman.
That's what I've been
I
saying
agree.
since
That
day one.
TV show was badass.
Oh, it was the TV show one?
Oh, I think we're thinking about a different person.
So the guy got paralyzed?
Sorry, Dean.
No, that's Christopher Reeves.
Oh, that's right. Dude, that freaked me out because he fell off a horse and got paralyzed, and there was a Full House episode where Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen fell off a horse and they lost their whole memory.
Oh, they were going to say they lost their
things
virginity.
happened at the same time, and it was the first time in my life when I was a kid. I was like, oh, that can happen, and your whole life would just change. You ever have those moments that just fucked with you when you finally learned? You're like, oh, I could just
That
be
can happen to me,
paralyzed, and
yeah.
now that's something I worry about on a daily basis.
When I got
Thank you.
rear-ended, that was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where it was just like, I was sitting
I'm
not paying
gay.
attention, and all of a sudden,
Yeah. Which time where you got rear-ended, dude?
I think I like gay sex.
Yeah, dude, I got hit in the back of the head really hard with the headrest, and then I was like, I think I'm gay.
I've been doing this for years.
I just had an epiphany all of a sudden.
You say thank you to the guy that hit you. Thank you.
Yeah. But it did shake me a little
Spanish guy
bit.
drives off. Adios.
Where it's
No,
just
you should.
Puta madre.
crees que eres?
Vroom, vroom.
Or he's like, no, thank you. Because
his whole front end, it's like,
Yeah, you just drove off. Like, it's like, oh, I guess he doesn't want my info.
yeah. You've taught me a valuable lesson today. But yeah, it did. It made me realize, like, oh, fuck, man. Like, when I'm driving down the freeway now, I'll, like, just suddenly be aware of the fact that, like, I'm driving really fast, and if anything were to happen at all, the impact would be so much.
Have you ever
dude.
lost a wheel on the freeway?
No. I mean, I've had
I
a
love
flat
that song,
tire.
dude. Ever lost a wheel on the freeway? Ever lost a wheel on the freeway?
The
Ever
other day.
lost-
Lost a wheel.
I was singing the second verse.
I was
sorry.
doing the backup for you.
Oh, sorry. That's the second verse, though. What was the first one?
I don't know, man. That was a beautiful moment, dude. I think that was an Eagles song, right?
Yeah.
Ever lost a wheel?
It wasn't the Eagles. It was definitely like Jefferson Airplane.
Desert Eagle. Dude, you make me want to put a Desert Eagle in my mouth. That's what I just thought of.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Totally fine, people. I'm a little fidgety though, dude. This Jack Herrera, what's her
You're
name?
jacked on that Jack. Hey,
You fucking clammy hands too, dude, or what?
I'm claiming.
I'm clammy hands, dude.
You are?
Yeah.
For
We
once?
are all clammy hands.
I'm not.
Come on, bro. Be clammy hands with us.
Ever lost a wheel on the freeway? Ever lost a wheel on the freeway?
The other day I was driving down the street and all of a sudden I heard a creak and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Puckered up my butthole, what do? All of a sudden gotta take a poo and I'm thinking of you, girl.
Oh, no.
I'm at church with all my friends in the Lord. At church with all my friends in the Lord. And I want to put something deep inside of my hole in my heart.
Oh, no.
Ever lost a wheel on the freeway? Ever lost a wheel on the freeway?
God, I love these.
So how's the Switch, dude? What? Yeah, so you're playing a boring ass game, dude? Sorry, I have to just break into songs when you're telling stories sometimes, but continue.
Yeah, dude, it's a virtual farm pretty much. You go and gather items.
Jeez, what's with your people in farming?
Well, I have papers, okay? It's different for Uncle. Hey, all right? Different for Uncle.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
He lives that life, dude.
Yeah.
I'm only doing it virtually.
That's true. True Chain's Paul Rider.
I have to say, true to my roots, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Why don't you go back to your own house?
So you're digging it. It's boring, but you like
Back to
it.
your roots.
It's so addicting, dude.
Yeah,
Good thing you got that.
I realized
more jewel pens now.
Yeah. Now I have a jewel pen, a Switch, and a masturbation addiction.
I got carrots. I got romaine hearts growing. I got iceberg lettuce. I got
no
carrots
more
growing.
masturbation, dude.
How long?
4 days.
Congratulations.
Why do you always say 4 days?
Because
so as for your treat now, you're like, I made it 4 days.
I made it 4 days.
That's a home
dude.
No
run.
more
That's a home run in
masturbation for me.
baseball.
That's a reward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have officially quit.
That's my treat, doggy.
Just every 4 days, I can jerk off that day.
Okay, like you don't
It
jerk
goes
off
from
once a week. That's once a week, you fucking animal.
A week is 7 days, dude. I don't know if a Mexican work week is only 4 days, but it's 7 days. Okay, you're crazy.
I said once a week.
Yeah,
So
Every 4 days is...
once a week.
Okay, true. Yeah.
You fucking imbeciles.
I guess there's just a weird way to say it.
I don't
Well,
know.
that's the loophole. So it only sounds.
It's still gonna be once a week because if you're doing, you would never make it a week, so you can't use the phrase week then, right? Your jerk off schedule isn't by the work week. It's it'd be your own imaginary 7 days.
7 times a week.
Nope, you would do it at least twice a week. Well, wait, you said twice a week, didn't you? Or did you say
Yeah, that's what I said, dude. Twice a week.
Okay.
sometimes?
Yeah, it's not bad at all, dude.
Sometimes 7.
Which hand?
Left, dude.
On some weeks it would
Sweet,
be
dude.
twice.
Have you trained your left hand to masturbate?
That's the hand I use. I'm
Oh,
left-handed.
really? Oh, you are left-handed. See, as a righty,
course.
I'm a right-handed.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just
I switch her up.
damn, you know the old switcheroo.
Damn, dude, you lonely. I know, because I do the same thing, dude.
Clammy hands.
Y'all clammy hand brothers,
Dude, I imagine using clammy hands for a little clammy.
Rub.
Rub your clammy glands with, dude.
That's a good one. There you go.
Thanks.
Clammy glands.
Love you.
Love you too, dude. Proud of you.
But the game's fun, man. Yeah.
Got a good crop going. It is cool. I do.
But because it's
No. Just keep kicking shit around. That's cool.
Did you ever play like the Pokemon games, like those strategy
Talking too
games?
much. What? Yeah, not really. A couple times.
But like those were always my favorite type of games.
When
like those-
Pokemon Go came out, at one point I did have a sort of a fantasy of maybe becoming a real life Pokemon trainer.
Oh, Jesus
I was like, if you can make money on this, I could make money.
But I mean, there are people making money
can?
off of it.
Really?
Yeah, and it's kind of weird.
You can make money on that.
You can
But
make money on video
That's
games,
an
dude.
absurd thing to aspire to.
Yeah. What are you making a podcast?
I actually started a Twitch for
Follow
your
me, Stardew.
Watch me
Stardew
farm
Pete.
Stardew Valley, but Stardew Pete.
Yeah, Stardew Pete. Stardew Pete's.
My
It's
bitch ass roommate used to play games a lot, so I kind of am sour, I guess.
Are we going into that?
No, it's 117.54.
Damn.
I'm just saying. My roommate's a bitch ass, and I hope he's watching this bitch ass. I hope you got kidney stones on your way to fucking Illinois. Bitch.
Whoa, man. You really wish that upon somebody?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna call Iggy Azalea and have her put a curse on this motherfucker. Dude.
Well, fuck kidney stones, dude. I want to get fucking like rocks, dude. Like big rocks, dude. Like fucking boulders.
Kidney boulders.
Boulder stones, dude. What you did.
I hope you get kidney crack rocks, you guys.
Yeah, dude. What are you doing, bro? You can't be acting all improper like that unless you want something to happen to you.
And next week, we will find out why
CJ's not here.
I'm gonna find I'm gonna hire a fucking brujo to fucking put a spell on you, you fucking cunt.
Oh, that's why I want to do the blood thing next week. He's like, he knew that you did that with
I already got the goat.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go find a few locks of his hair and whatever I can get a hold of to burn.
We'll find out why he really hates him next week.
I know, I can't believe we didn't touch on that. It's so funny how sometimes
I go through intense life situations and you guys don't care. It is kind of funny like that.
Hey, we've been talking.
Hey,
funny.
Hold on. In our defense, you never gave the green light to go ahead on that talk.
That is true.
I wasn't aware that we were.
I wasn't aware. When you're doing flexions, it usually means you're lying in some way, like you're trying to cover it. Do you know that?
No,
I wasn't aware.
Yeah, you go Jerry Seinfeld when you lie, dude.
Hey, I wasn't aware.
What's the deal with your lies?
Who cares?
I was doing a podcast.
Oh man. Yeah, we didn't get the green light, so I didn't know it was a free game.
That is true.
Yeah, and that's stopped you guys before.
It kind of
From
has.
saying personal stuff about
Have we opened the door before
off
you?
camera shit. Huh?
Have we?
Yeah.
With what?
Well, let's go. Yeah. With what? What our camera shit?
And what episode? So I listeners can go back and get into
What
this.
episode?
Yeah.
And so that we can know when we were
it's 1:20 now and we're just getting into it. We're about to get into a fight, folks.
All right, well, let's fight, dude.
Yep. And it's going to end with sex.
That's true. After the fights, dude, the sex
Makeup
after
sex,
that
dude, is so good on this podcast.
That's why I was such a piece of shit to all my girlfriends. I liked makeup sex so much. I wasn't an asshole. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time.
You are a manipulative piece of shit, huh?
100%
Damn.
of the way, dude.
And who do you think you are?